Yo, boom, bam, connect. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You know, as you don't know, we're in 2 weeks peace
Bro, are
ceasefire.
you serious right now, bro?
Hopefully, but I found this so amusing. But actually, it's like, bruv, this Netanyahu guy, he kind of reminds me of it. Like, he actually reminds me of a devil, but that's that alleged devil, allegedly, before you got shadow ban me again for another week or so. I can't. Yeah, my channel can't even take. But I haven't, like, you know what I mean. I haven't on the. We're still on the road to 2K, so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, especially the comments, because you know that we like debating on my channel. Yeah, but cool. Netanyahu said, mate, we didn't want to, because now the peace is out. Iran said, yeah, 10-point plan, and it seems like America's accepting it, and Israel has been getting their, like, America's been, like, just been getting, like, their bases that's in, like, Saudi, in Dubai, in Bahrain, like, and obviously they're being, like, their soldiers been getting shot out of the sky and things like that. Like, some of them got captured and all of that. But Israel now, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. When I mean, like, you see, every time you see that, oh yeah, this happened to Iran, like, Iran got bombed, like, something crazy. Trust me. Listen, trust me. They are, you see the get back. The get back is brazy. Every single time the get back is brazy, it's like Israel. That's why Israel. I've got a video coming out about this. Yeah, I've recorded it earlier on. Yeah, but I don't know how I'm gonna form it. But Israel, have you noticed that they still be sending 1-2 bombs to Iran, but it's more precise and it's more like scumbaggish. Like they blew up a bridge the other day. They attacked certain sites on Karg Island the other day. They attacked a nuclear plant the other day. That's all scumbaggish. The nuclear plant that they attacked is actually Russian, also crazy. But they've been more focused in Lebanon and with Hezbollah. That's where they've been trying to focus, because and try to let Iran know that we don't want no more smoke. You destroyed, like literally, Israel is, because Israel's not massive anyway. At least 40% of it is Kalas. 40 to 50%. And it's even 40 to 50% of your country is Kalas. Shit. But cool. Yeah, he said that we didn't want no smoke. Like, we just went to back at America. But yes, listen to it yourself. He said it's not our war. It's not our war. Netanyahu blames America for leading the war on Iran. His message was, America is the leading in this conflict, not Israel. He tells no Trump what to do, and Trump makes his own decision. Meanwhile, Israel just struck Iran's biggest gas field without telling the US, and Trump told Netanyahu not to do it again. So who's really leading this war? This is the question. Because I found this really amusing. And this here Netanyahu, just look at this guy's face. He actually looks like a flimming devil. Like, if you drew a line there, like 2 horns there, he looks like a devil. He actually looks like the devil. I won't, bruh. You know when they say think like people walk among you? He actually looks like the devil. Badly. This is crazy still. I might even have to, like, do like a little doodle and, like, put his face over there, because he actually looks like the devil. But yeah, I'm digressing. Just listen.
Two leaders have been as coordinated as President Trump and I. He's the leader, America is the leader. Israel is, as the National Security Memorandum described us, I think a month ago, 6 weeks ago, I think, something like that. They called Israel the model ally. That's how they call it, the model ally. It's not a superpower, but America is seeking around the world, and you hear it from the speeches of President Trump and others in the administration. They say, where are you? You know, we've helped you all these years. Where are you when we're doing something that is as important, at least as important for you as it is important for us? And yet one country is there. And against all the vilifications that are leveled at Israel, Israel is sponging off America and all that. No, it's not. I don't think any two leaders.
What are you thinking, guys? Is this mind games? Is this more netting mind games? Cause you know Netanyahu, he love a mind game, you know. He loves a mind game, but yeah. Also, because, and the reason why I say is he doing these forms of mind games, because many countries, but UK, says it will boycott all diplomatic relations with Israel. I know Switzerland said, fuck that. Don't want none of them. I think Spain also said, fuck that. We don't want none of them. I don't quote me on any other more, but I know them two said, yeah, we don't want no ties, no diplomats, we don't want no representation. Just get out of here. Just do your own. Yeah, just do your own. Do your own. Like, do your own. If you're not going to be held accountable by the world courts and by the UN, just do your own. But yeah, UK said it will boycott all diplomatic relations with Israel. The United Kingdom has officially announced a total boycott of diplomatic relations with Israel following a dramatic escalation in regional conflict. This historic decision marks the most severe breakdown in ties between the two nations since 1950, signaling a massive shift in Britain's foreign policy and its future role in the Middle Eastern security. And the reason why I believe like a lot of the European countries are doing this, because they're seeing how America, especially in Israel also, like you lot are just crazy, like you lot are just crazy, yeah. But they're seeing how America, Israel, especially Israel, is causing a lot of madnesses in the Middle East. Because even what they're doing with Lebanon, they flattened a whole village yesterday. A whole village. I've got it in my files. They flattened the whole village yesterday. And people that live there, Lebanon is a majority Christian country, yeah? I'm just letting you know that. Because people think Middle East, Muslim. No. Middle East, there's a lot of Christians also. And you have to remember, the only other religion that's not Christian or Muslim, which they are the predominantly people that live in the Middle East, yeah? Jerusalem, Bethlehem, like, the only other people that are there are the Jews. And they all predominantly live in Israel. But guys, girls, mums, dads, I ain't gonna lie. I have a few views on this. My first view is that this all started because of the Epstein files. And we do know that Epstein was working for the Mossad. And the Mossad is a Jewish spy agency. And if Epstein was working for the Mossad and a Jewish spy agency, all that leverage that he was getting is for Israel. It's as simple as, it's a spade, yeah? Yeah, like, it's not complicated, it's for them, yeah? The Rothschilds are what? Thank you. The Carnegies are what? Thank you. So, you just have to understand that, but mainly the Rothschilds, yeah. You have to understand that we can have a president, we can have, especially in America, you can have presidents, but are they really the president? I believe that what they need to do, the stuff that they need to do is already set it out. Because in the Epstein files, it said Trump will be the best, like, if this happened, go to war with Iran. And we're hearing Netanyahu say that, yeah, we were just following America. But it was in our interest also. Could he be telling the truth? Because one thing I'll tell you for fact, I know that Israel been wanting smoke with Iran. But Israel will never, ever, ever sit on Iran by themselves. Never. 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 So, you know what I mean? What gave Israel the confidence to sit on Iran? That's the question you should ask yourself. What gave Israel the confidence to kill the Ayatollah, I keep on forgetting his name, I forgot, Khamenei, I don't know how to say his start, yeah, but the Ayatollah, the supreme leader. What gave them the bollocks? What gave them the minerals? Something must have gave them the minerals to do that, because they ain't had the minerals for the past 40 years. Think about that. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you think. Hopefully, well, Trump said that he's basically going to accept the terms. He wants to get out of this war. Yeah, he wants the price of oil to come lower. And if that does, that means that Iran won't be able to attack Lebanon. And we need that to happen, because Iran is taking the piss. Not Iran, Israel is taking the piss with Lebanon. Yeah? Taking the piss. But guys, girls, mums, dads, like, comment, and subscribe. Bush.